Hello beer supers and welcome to another beer review with me, Peter, the master of hoppets. And I feel like a goddamn beer after an 11-hour day at work. Really fucking thirsty for a beer. Working with beer all day and then you crave a beer afterwards. That's kind of funny. But I thought I'd review one when I came home instead of having one at work. So today guys, we're looking at the last can I have left from the box of New York imports that I got from Kiosk. The web shop and bottle store in Copenhagen. Link for their web shop is down below. It's a great little place. They still have a few of the selections left actually, so I'd say check out their web shop and see if there's anything on there you like. So this is going to be my first beer from Threes in Brooklyn. I know this brewery because of Darwin, and I'm not sure if I'll visit this one, but if some of you guys saw the little vlog I did about coming back to the States, I'll be in New York. So that could be a brewery to check out. There's lots of stuff going on in New York, I know, but I know Darwin is a big fan of these guys. He's reviewed a lot of the beers. I actually think I might have seen him review this where he talked about it being quite nice, but the info on it is scarce. Like on the label, it's just the government warning and an address. There's not even an ABV, but I know that the ABV is 5.1, and I think when he reviewed it, it was also in a smaller can. It was like not a 16 fluid ounce can, but whatever 33 centiliters is, or 35 centiliters is in ounces. I'm from Europe, you know. But yeah, Threes Brewing Vliet is a Pilsner, and this is going to be my first beer from them. I've heard so many things from Darwin. I think they do a lot of different stuff. They also do IPAs, they do saisons and different things. And I already got it poured in my IPA, or in my IPA glass. What? In my Pilsner glass. And I just fucking love that head. That looks amazing. That is how a Pilsner head should look like, you know, guys. If you get a proper Pilsner anywhere in like Germany or whatever, you should be able to do this when you pour. You can see the head rising while I'm pouring the rest. It's just like a little cloud sitting on top of the beer. Now I just made it even harder for me to smell it, but fuck that. We gotta make it look good. It looks like a meringue on top of that. Looks great in the glass. His was more hazy. Mine is a lightly hazy golden yellow color. It looks like a traditional lager. I got some chunks of floaties in there, which is probably some yeast. But that meringue head, like it looks amazing. Let's check out the aroma. See if I can get to it from this side where it's not as high. Yeah, classic lager or classic Pilsner. Super grassy, and I guess there's some noble hops in here because I'm getting some spiciness. Yeah, green, grassy, snappy, citrusy, lemon, sweet malt, that sweet Pilsner malt. Interestingly enough, there's no like sulfuric notes whatsoever on this. Often I get a good amount of them Pilsners, but not this actually. It smells like it's a pretty well brewed Pilsner too. It's got a nice hop character, almost like a floral elderflower thing. Yeah, and then like that sweet Pilsner malt, sweet grainy type flavor. Almost like slightly like a sweeter, lighter bread. It smells really nice. I'm dying to have some beer now, guys. Let's give it a taste. Cheers, and thanks a ton to Kiosk for the beer. Seriously, for stuff like this after work, as such a well-brewed Pilsner just works. This is not something I would ever drink in a tasting, I think, because everything else would overshadow this beer. Like if you're drinking IPAs and if you're drinking Imperial Stouts and all this. I've lately been advocating Pilsners a lot, but I've seen myself gravitate to liking well-brewed Pilsners a lot. This to me seems like a North German style Pilsner. So North German Pilsners are a little more hoppy, a little bit more snappy. For example, compared to the Czech ones, which are often known as having a little bit of diacetyl, they're a bit sweeter. And then there's like the South Germany, where it's not, well, they also make Pilsner, but they're more known for Helles, which is the lightly hopped lagers. But this is refreshing as fuck. I might end up drinking the entire thing in this review. But yeah, really nice flavors on there. That kind of floral elderflower thing is really following through on the flavor. I'm getting super floral flavors, and it really reminds me of elderflower. It has a kick of spice, like a black pepper or a white pepper, which leads you to think with noble hops, or towards noble hops. And then the aftertaste is finished super clean, but just with a nice, snappy hop bitterness that is what you get in the North German Pilsners. Like, not like super crazy or anything, but just a bit more than in your average lager or Czech Pilsner or whatnot. And I really like, there's no diacetyl really. Something that can put my lagers off for me is diacetyl. It's some of the sulfuric compounds or sulfuric notes. Sulfur is like eggy. There's maybe just the lightest hint on the nose. You know, the more I smell it, but pretty much all those things you want to just be, you know, kind of flushed out from this with the CO2 and whatnot and all that stuff. It's not in there in the flavor, which is nice. It's so crisp, so clean. That elderflower thing I was talking, grassy, lemon, almost like a kind of, maybe not candy, just like a lemon, maybe also some lime. Actually, interestingly enough, the malt profile is not too intense. It's actually quite hop forward. I think there's a good amount of aroma hops in this. It's got a bit of that sweet Pilsner malt crisp flavor, but that's about it. But this is a very nice Pilsner. This is really enjoyable. This is a slugger. This is one of those beers you can drink all day, every day. This is actually a very good example of a North German Pilsner. And I've got some comments now. I'm sorry going long on this one, guys, because I feel like advocating Pilsners lately because I've gravitated a bit towards them. They really do serve their purpose. And I think after a long day like this, I'm probably going to drink something else after this. But this just fits the bill after this fucking crazy long day. And I think the reason why people say, oh, it's not that intense. It's maybe because you're sitting in a chair, or maybe it's just because right now what's fun is the interesting and crazy and intense beers. But I think a very well brewed Pilsner that's not with all the flaws and that's not mass produced by some kind of big conglomerate macro brewery can be really nice. And I really think they serve that purpose. I enjoy them, but it's interesting. It seems for a lot of people, because I had a long time where in my mind all Pilsners was like, oh, it's just a Pilsner. But I think it's kind of like in the journey of craft beer. A lot of people go through, you know, whatever stages where something is interesting. All of a sudden it's the pastry stouts or New England IPAs, or for some it was started with the West Coast. And there's just, it's different from everyone, but I think it's stages. But it seems like when you get quite far down the road, when you're in your, you know, tasting experience or tasting career of craft beer, I feel like a lot of people start to gravitate to like beer styles like this as well, and seem to enjoy them more and appreciate them more, which is pretty cool. But yeah, I'm just gonna stand up a bit for Pilsner because I think it deserves not only crap, because the big brewers ruined the style almost. I mean, Carlsberg Pilsner tastes more like a Helles really, but that's This stuff, however, is very nice and very close to a very nice, authentically brewed German Pils. Even like a hint of esters in there. But yeah, rating wise, I'm going to go straight 90, guys. Dead on Pilsner. Really nice stuff. I think, yeah, the KCBC was similar, the Polkageist, but that had a bit, I mean, that was not completely as hoppy and as bitter because it was a Helles. But they've got the same kind of fruitiness. But, here's to very well brewed Pilsners that you can drink so easily in a review with this, like this. I mean, come on, I've been rambling now for 9 minutes, but it's almost gone completely. That's drinkability for you guys. So, sorry for rambling on. Hope you guys enjoyed this review. If you've had a chance to try the Threes Brewing Vliet, I don't know how you pronounce that. Let me know what you thought of it. Is there any other Threes beer I should try to check out? I think they might have some on Beer Gym as well. So let me know. If you want to try this, guys, I think they also still have it at a kiosk. So link for the shop is down below. You go and have a look. And as always, guys, remember to comment, subscribe, check out the Facebook fan page and Twitter and Instagram. And give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. And let me know what's your favorite lager or, let's say, Pilsner. And I will say cheers. And see you guys in another beer review.